In this video, I'll be going over the installation of EVBase R1S running boards. In the interest of full disclosure, the running boards were provided free of charge from EVBase, but the opinions in this video are my own. If you are interested in the product, use the code ChargeSetGo at evbase.com for a 20% discount. Now let's start the video. After owning the R1S for over 4 months and taking it to more than 10 camping trips, I definitely appreciate the air suspension and the ability to raise and lower the height of the R1S. Sometimes, after auto leveling in camp mode, it becomes difficult to get in and out of the car. That's where running boards come into play. Let me go over all the steps first. 1. Remove plastic covers under the car. 2. Remove the necessary bolts. 3. Install the brackets. And 4. Install the running boards. Here's everything you need for step 1. Feel free to pause here and get everything you need. Removing the plastic covers seemed simple at first, but I needed to use some elbow grease. I couldn't get past the thought that I might break the clips if I pulled too hard on the covers. I gained more confidence after taking off the driver's side front cover. After that, I recommend removing the rear cover first rather than the middle cover. A part of the middle cover sits on top of the rear one, so it's easier this way. The middle cover only has clips, so no tools required here. Here's everything you need for step 2. I had to buy the breaker bar and TP55 bit from Amazon. Links to those in the description below. After all the covers are off, remove the TP55, 15mm, and 17mm bolts where the brackets will be installed. If you have an impact wrench, this job will be much easier. I just purchased a breaker bar and it worked fine for me. Next, install the brackets using the provided hardware. When screwing in the bolts, make sure it's lined up correctly with the threads by using your hands first, then use a power tool to tighten it. Finally, it's time to install the running boards themselves. Place the running boards on top of the brackets and line them up. The hardware kit includes steel plates, flat washers, lock washers, and nuts. This is where you decide how close or far you install the running boards from the body of your car. Repeat all these steps on the other side and you will have yourself a set of brand new running boards. Now that we're all done, here are some tips and my thoughts on the installation process. I couldn't find any TP55 bits in hardware stores and had to resort to Amazon. Just remember that TP55 is not the same size as T55. The instruction manual had some confusing pictures, but had enough information to get through the installation. The included hardware and the T20 wrench worked well, but the TP55 wrench did not fit. You'll definitely need to buy a separate bit for your breaker bar or impact wrench. Overall, I would say the difficulty of the installation is on the lower side if you are familiar with using power tools, but expect at least 2 to 3 hours from start to finish. If you have any questions on the product, feel free to leave a comment below or check out the product page at evbase.com. Don't forget to use the code ChargeSetGo as well. I'll be showcasing the running boards in a camping trip next week, so don't miss out by subscribing to the channel.